Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, he just did. Let's go.
This time of the year, World's Strongest Man is played on television in the UK, so we get to see what the results for 2024 were, even though we knew 6 months ago. But besides the point. However, we now have a major update for World's Strongest Man 2025. Now, we released a video a couple of months ago. That's another major update. Go check that one if you want. But we have some crazy news in that World's Strongest Man winner of 2018, Hafthor Bjornsson, has now been invited to World's Strongest Man 2025. Hafthor Bjornsson in the past has said that he'll never ever compete for World's Strongest Man.
And what did we say in the past?
We said that money talks.
And bullshit walks.
So, now, this is not saying that Hafthor has accepted the invitation. This is just showing that World's Strongest Man has put out the hand to offer a position to Hafthor Bjornsson if he wants it. Now, still very early days. We do know that I think it was that 7 of the 10 athletes have taken their places. Mm-hmm. So obviously Mitchell Hooper, Tom Stoltman have accepted them. Now
Novikov,
I don't think has accepted it so far.
Not yet. No.
No. So it obviously shows Giant Slave podiums, Giant Slave winners, and then active World's Strongest Men champions, which I really agree with. I think that's the proper way it should be.
Yeah.
I think we said it in the past. Once you win World's Strongest Man once, you're always the World's Strongest Man.
Shit it here. Yeah.
Once you're second place in World's Strongest Man, you're awesome.
Stop. No need for that.
But look, it's crazy news because Hafthor Bjornsson, as everybody knows, like really took over the scene of strongman when he came back. Now I know Mitchell Hooper has dominated since he came in, but like the hype that we had for Hafthor Bjornsson to coming back to the Arnold this year.
It's good to see someone that, apart from Tom, who can challenge Mitch Hooper as well for his first place. And Thor is capable of doing that. And plus, everybody knows by now that his shoulder press is not there after the pec tear. But it's getting better and better. And maybe it will get to the point where he won't be losing too many points. Because at the moment, he's like, in that event, he's kind of getting a bit like destroyed. You know, in Rogue Invitation we saw that, in Arnold Classic we saw that as well. So it's kind of like, you know, I think it's very frustrating for Thor as well. But it seems like it's improving, the whole pressing thing for him. And hopefully by next year, it will be to the point where he's like only losing 1 or 2 points, you know?
Because Hafthor in the past is a previous 200 kg plus log lifter.
Yeah, 213 I think is his best log.
So like, very, very good number when it comes to log. Now I know obviously the pec tear, time off and stuff like that.
Pec tear, and he's always have that thing when he cleans it. It seems like one of his legs, I think his left leg, go forward. It's like, I don't know, it's the balance thing, whatever it is. But he was never, and I made that point before. He was never known for having like really, really good overhead, like, you know. And someone says no, that's not the case. But it's like, he's not like Mitch Hooper. Like his dumbbell is good, his log is good, his axle is good. Like, you know, Mitch Hooper is just great at everything. Like Thor's dumbbell is pretty good. Like I think he in Iron Classic he proved that when he won in 2018, was it last time he won? Yeah, so he was really good at this event, you know. But in general, he never had like chance of like pressing 220 log, like, you know. He never was the guy where
he was just an all-rounder good
yes, a very good strongman, you know. So, and hopefully now again with time and with all the recovery, he will get to the point where he can start like doing really well in this event.
I know there's an invitation and people like are hoping that he goes. Could it just be a thing that now we know Colin Bryce is very good at promoting things when it comes to strongman. Could it just be a thing to try to get tickets sold and could be waiting for an invitation?
I don't know. Maybe it's the case. Even if it's the case, I think
it's so smart.
Yes,
if it's the case.
It is, and I still think that Thor put all that, I don't know, all these hard feelings to the side, because at the end of the day, there's not too many options at the moment in strongman. No. Especially if he wants to get like 505 kilos deadlift. Like I would advise him for Thor, just bite the bullet, bite that pride bullet. I don't know what you call that, pride pill, whatever you want to call that. Just approach Giants Live and tell them, look, I want to get 505. I want to do that in your competition. Give me 50,000, which is like kind of normal. Maybe now even more with all the inflation in the world going up. So, and Thor, like he tried to bargain with the Rogue Invitational. It didn't go very well.
No.
what they offer 25,000, which is like, you know, it's kind of like
for that number.
Yeah, for what he wants to do, like I think he should get more money, and I wouldn't be surprised if it goes down to like goes up to 70,000, like, you know, 4 or 5, 75,000, whatever. And I think only Giants Live can offer him that. I really do. I don't think that there will be.
Talked about in the past.
I don't think that there's anyone in the Middle East who would say, right, there's no incentive for them to do that. For Giants Live, there is
because of the competition name. Yeah.
And there's still speculation that Thor's 501, it's not really legit. It was done in his gym, all that other stuff. So I would advise him to go on Giants Live where Eddie got his record, win it, and it will shut them all up. Literally, it will shut all that debate that Eddie is still like better because he did it in a competition instead of Thor doing it at home during these times, you know.
But now, like, at least I see it would happen at the arm wrestling thing with Eddie Hall and Brian Shaw. That's a different video that'll be coming as well. So Neil Pickup mentioned when Eddie was walking in, he was the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, and he was also the first man to deadlift 500 kilos or holds the record of 500 kilos in a competition.
Settings.
So look, obviously that's always going to be there until the record is broken. That's beside the point.
Did you see as well, Thor shared his knockdown of Eddie on his Instagram? Did you see that?
I've seen that,
yeah. I wonder why was that?
Look,
you know,
it's just,
is it like there's
it's social media,
there's still a lot of drama, and again, drama sells.
Yeah,
you know,
just like big news like this sells.
Yeah, it is a big news, and I really hope that Thor will take it.
But Thor mentioned it himself. I think it was just before the Rogue Invitational, or was in the lead up to it. It wasn't that long ago where he was talking about, say, retirement, and that he said himself he only has like 2-3 years max.
Yeah.
Would you not try go win another World's Strongest Man title?
Yeah, especially if the money win another one. And again, like, I think it's the biggest one is the deadlift for him.
Yeah.
I truly think it's the biggest one. And if he decides to compete in World's Strongest Man competition, I think then Giants Live and attempt to break the world record is kind of given.
Yeah, because like, again, if you have this beef with World's Strongest Man, it's obviously going to be Giants Live as well. They're kind of same.
Yeah, they're kind of the same
organization. But you really limit yourself to the competitions, especially if you really want to get back into strongman, like Europe's Strongest Man, you want to compete in that, Strongman Classic, World's Strongest Man, all these kind of things.
And especially knowing now that Arnold most likely will never offer him that opportunity. Rogue Invitational will never offer him that opportunity. We know, like, there's just not enough money for him over there. Shaw Classic as well is raw. So I don't think that, like, Thor can pull that. Though he probably can, but I think there's bigger chance of him pulling 505 with the suit.
Yeah, we mentioned it. Like, it's the World Deadlift Championships is the number one spot he's going to get.
Yeah.
And he's going to get the money that he wants. So, but look, again, I hope that
I do as well. I hope Colin Bryce and Thor somehow, started communicate with each other, and it says, look, just put all that bullshit to the side.
Just give him a bigger number.
Let's be pure capitalist and just try to get that money
the tickets sold,
for both sides.
Because look, everybody would love to see it. Now, obviously, when things like that happen, I know it really hurt Thor. It's understandable.
It did. But
it's sometimes,
time heals a lot of
sometimes
wounds.
Sometimes. Now, in this situation, I hope it does.
Yeah, it does.
And I hope so that too. Like, we get to see Thor again at the World's Strongest Man, and maybe another Giants Live. Really, I'd rather see him at the World's Strongest Man, because like, he is one of the strongest men in the world. It's nice to have the title. Yeah,
but like I said, going to World's Strongest Man and then just go and break that. I think before he retires,
get to 505.
Get to 5 and in Giants Live, and it's just
in a competition.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a cherry on the top for Thor.
On the top. Yeah. Look, it is what it is. Now we know that this is the 10 athletes that were invited, and like we said in our so these are the first 10 athletes invited. Doesn't mean they've accepted them. Like we were saying at the start of the video, so Thor mightn't accept the invitation. Hope he does. But we know from the last World's Strongest Man video that we've made, again, check it out. We know that it's a 25 athlete list for World's Strongest Man 2025. We mentioned this year's World's Strongest Man that it was kind of tough to get 30 athletes just with the caliber of athletes that were there, especially with injuries. So we have 15 other athletes that are going to be lined up, maybe more, depending on invitation. Please let us know in the comments down below what you thought of Thor getting the invitation to World's Strongest Man 2025. I think it's pretty silly to ask if you're happy about it, because I'd say 99% of the community is delighted.
Yes, and we're gonna get a bit of vindication. If he does accept it, we need that.
So look, please let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Like always, if you made it this far in the video, make sure to press the like button. If you're new to the channel, like I was saying, comment. We love seeing all the comments, especially this time of the year, Christmas time, like you see with the hats. We'll have plenty of time to look at the comments, so look, please comment below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel, and if you are subscribed, please press the bell icon. It'll keep you up to date with everything that's Lalas Brothers, and we'll see you in a future video.
See you later, guys, and Merry Christmas.